Hey, how y'all doing? Triple OG coming at you guys from WB Underground Newsroom.
Hey man, it's your boy Brainstorm. What's going on, America? Hey man, 19 days left. Final countdown, November 3rd. If you're not already doing it, states like Georgia, Texas been showing up and showing out, like OG said.
Yes,
showing up and showing out.
Showing out.
Standing for hours.
Showing out.
Fighting the power.
Fighting the power. Stand for hours.
Fighting
Gave
the
you another
power,
one.
baby.
Gave you another one.
Off the top.
Just gave him another
Off the
right
top.
off the top.
Off the
Right
top.
off the top.
Bite that.
Bite that. But anyway, y'all, this is what's got to happen. So there will be no discrepancies. We don't want to have any discrepancies when it comes down to the counting of the votes. So you know, America, the most popular and most important thing to do right now is early vote. Early voting is a must. We don't need any interruptions. We don't want any non-negotiable no non-negotiable atmospheres when it comes down to voting. If we get this over with right now, as soon as the polls open, we get in there, and everybody in the United States that's gonna vote, step up, step out, show up, and show out at those polls early. Let's get in there early so there are no discrepancies. None about the ballots, about them losing the ballots.
Electoral college.
Right.
Popular vote.
No doubt, Brain.
Also, we on the road to 290. That means every state,
Every.
every county, every state, big, small, country. I don't care if you got to crawl there or ride a horse there. Get there.
From 8 to 80, blind, crippling, crazy. Show up at the polls.
Show out.
We only have 19 days. How important is these 19 days are gonna be? If we don't get out to these polls right now and early vote, you know in 2016, you already know what happened in 2016. 2020, there will be no discrepancies. Because if everybody get out and early vote, by the time the third come, they can just tell us who's the president.
By the time the third comes,
It's a done dollar.
Hey, by the time 7 o'clock,
7 o'clock?
you know the checks gonna drop. You know the checks gonna drop on the third.
Yes, sir.
Hey, crank up the grills, baby.
Crank 'em
Let's go, baby. Let's crank it up. We gonna ride out. We gonna ride out.
Hey man, we're gonna celebrate. Hey, matter of fact, it's gonna be just like the 4th of July, cause we gonna light it up. We gonna light this thing up, man.
When Joe and the Queen.
And the Queen.
I'm talking about the Queen. She gonna step on her throne.
No doubt.
And you think we ain't gonna throw down with no?
We gonna throw down like ain't no throwing down ever been before.
As you should too.
No doubt.
I'm talking about a worldwide
celebration, man.
Liberation.
No dictation.
And no separation.
That's the United States
that we know and love.
That we should know and love. Because the last 4 years
it hasn't been that.
Whoa!
Nothing but separation. Dictation. Lack of motivation. Lack of creation. Racism. Hanging people, police brutality, unjust murders, unjust and unsolved murders. Kendrick Johnson,
Breonna Taylor,
Ahmaud Arbery,
George Floyd,
not Freddie Gray.
But how many have been brutally murdered for no apparent reason? For no apparent reason. And why? Why are our people dying in the streets? I know there was a lot of black on black crime, don't get me wrong. It's a lot of black on black crime.
Biggest pandemic.
One of the biggest pandemics.
Biggest pandemic.
But there is no black on white crime. Like there is white on black crime. With no repercussions. Nothing happens. We die in the street. and nothing ever happens. It is time for a change in America.
Change is a must. It's no time better than now.
No time better than now, Brain.
The time is now.
The time is right now.
And the change is going to happen.
We can see change. We really can see change. And I can say this. It's not about black.
It's not about white.
It's about right.
And life.
And we see right now, as we don't think as of color, we think of as Americans. We see right now that the American people, the true American people, are coming together, are joining hands for one goal: to make America great again. Not make America hate with dictation, with separation, but with love and honesty and caring for each other. And the only way you're going to get that, you really talking about making America great? Vote Joe Biden and Pamela Harris. That's what you do.
Hey man, we have to become masters of our universe. Don't let that go over your head.
Please.
We have to become masters of our universe. Do not let that go over your head.
Don't continue to be led down a path of destruction. Because right now, the United States are crashing. It's crashing. The United States right now is crashing. They are being divided and separated. And as the United States is being divided and separated, who, tell me who, is slipping in your back door, baby? Who is slipping in your back door, baby? FBI, GBI, you know what I'm saying? Who is slipping in the back door while all this corruption and violence and brutal murders to black people, and there has been no change, and the United States is being separated by a dictator? Who's slipping in the back door?
Hey man, most importantly, you gotta keep our foot on their necks, man. DeSantis must go.
Gotta go.
Rick Scott must go.
Out of there.
Hey, also the Republican Party, hey, get them up out of there, man.
When we vote, we gotta vote Democrat.
Hey, no one understand when you go into these polls.
We got to vote Democrat.
They're not telling you that there is over 22 Senate seats up. Iowa, Georgia, North Carolina, the state of Florida. You know what we're talking about, baby.
We got to get rid of that.
We need those seats.
We need
those seats.
Vote.
Vote.
Please vote.
And vote some more.
Democrat.
It's the only way to go.
We have to change America.
Also, the Queen is going to take her throne.
I got to tell you guys this.
It's powerful.
Because this is very, very, very important.
It's powerful.
This is very important for each and every true American in the United States right now. There are, as we continue to say, 3,141 counties in the United States. 3,141 counties in the United States. And that means that every county and every city, we must show up, we must show out in these polls. Every city,
from the top to the bottom,
every county,
from the top to the bottom,
from the top to the bottom, because we've been going through this over and over and over for 465 years. And now that we have a chance, when people are striving for us to be better and do better, it is time right now that while we have people voting democratically, we must show up and show out and make sure that we show up and show out at these polls.
It's time to make everything that we've been working for, everything we've been holding those protest signs up for, everything that people have been dying for in the streets for years, a reality. You have the chance. The time is now.
Change.
It's a must.
It has to be a change.
It must. Because without change, things gonna remain the same, and we can't have that.
We're headed down the same road. We don't want to go down the path that we just came from.
That path is nothing but
We
destruction.
have to cut that path off and start a new path.
Hey man, I'm telling you, do not let Donald Trump and the Republican Party fool you into believing that they're going to give you anything.
Brain,
There's
don't, wait, hold up, Brain. Now you know
Because they're trying to get their
that they're gonna give you a gold platinum package. Brain, stop.
No,
Brain.
Because I told you before, if he had coronavirus, then
Brain.
we'll see Elvis
You
Presley
telling me
and
that
Michael Jackson.
he not gonna give it to
But
him?
now I'm telling you right now, if he gives it a platinum package, Prince is gonna have the purple shoes on.
Oh man,
singing
Prince
purple-
this time. huh?
Prince.
So what about the 500 billion?
We'll see Tupac and Biggie
Oh man.
out west
Out west, hanging out, chilling.
at the park.
At the park today. Today.
So you know damn good well that's not happening.
Now you know, and you got to know and understand that
Nada.
all in the United States, all of the black neighborhoods with historical figures are being taken over.
That's your infrastructure.
That is the
That's your
infrastructure.
infrastructure.
That's the infrastructure that
Yeah,
those $500 billion are going into.
Because that $500 bill, $500 billion turns into $150 billion. And that turns into another $150 billion. Like I said,
Numbers don't lie.
only men do.
And if you think for 1 second that, you forgot, Brain.
Yes.
The rats want to bite the cheese, don't you?
You know why? Because they're so scared. You know why they're so scared?
Oh.
Because they're lab rats. And they don't understand that systematically, the racism that everybody is talking about, if you continue to bite the cheese,
Hey, the cheese got poison in it. Ooh. And at the end of the poison, there's a rat trap.
you are what you eat.
Rat trap.
You are what you eat.
There is a rat trap.
You are what you eat.
So, lie after lie after lie after lie, and you still believe them, huh?
Still eating the cheese.
You still eating that cheese.
Hey man, to all the soldiers out there, stand in the line for hours, fighting the power.
No
I'm
doubt.
Brain, man.
And I'm Triple OG, man. Hey, man,
Woo,
do one
keep on,
thing for
baby.
me, man. Hey, tell somebody that you love them.
Love you.
Love y'all, man.
One love.
I'm Triple OG.
I'm Brain.
We out.